Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this is going to be a soul message, a message from your soul higher self. All my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force or to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below, okay? So I was picking up on like either energy from the past or past life energy. It feels like past life energy, and this is a soul message. So I could pick up on that. I also heard Remember the Time by Michael Jackson in my head, and I also had the taste for popsicles, like the rocket ship ones. I haven't had those in years, so I don't even know, but that might just be confirmation for somebody. This could be a childhood thing from past life or this life. We're just going to see what energy takes us, but this feels like a past life lesson, a past life situation, or just a past situation where you have to, if this comes back around, you have to transmute the energy to work in your favor. I'm getting heavy like Scorpio energy, death energy, transformation. It just feels like you're supposed to do something differently than you did in the past, in the old frequency, in a lesser, like lower vibrational energy of yourself, or something that you did in a past life that you have to look at this lesson differently and do something within this lesson differently. But that was just a download I got while I was shuffling for the energy. The reading could go a completely different way. That could just be confirmation for someone, but we'll see. So we have three, but I can't take all of this. We have There Is Only Light, number 30. Threes could be significant, the month of March. Could be significant. I feel like that came out in the last reading. We have Manifestation on the bottom. Something here really like lights up your world. I think we got that in the last soul message, so if you haven't watched that reading, go to the soul message playlist and check it out. Yeah, there's something that you're supposed to do differently, and it just wakes you up in a way. Okay, so there's only light, number 30. Darkness is just an absence of light. Light is sought after and extraordinary. We see clarity of light and lightness of being in light bulb moments. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into loving wisdom. It's time for you to step into your shining light. Be illuminated. Let light in. Today is the day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world, and it will appear before you. It seems too easy, but it's truly that simple. Until you realize this, you remain connected to the belief of that struggle that you believe you until you realize this, you remain connected to the belief that struggle is a required, perhaps more respected lesson, latent path. We often take on the belief that if we struggle, others will think more of us and we will appreciate things more. When you go against your soul, you move away from your brightness. The darkness is a sign. It is time to feel your way back into your heart and soul. This reminds me of my very first tarot reading when my reader was telling me like if she felt like she was reading my energy in the dark. And it was my first tarot reading. I was going through my Saturn return and spiritual awakening, meeting my twin flame, going to separation, all those things, and I cried for 3 days. I cried for 3 days after that reading because it really felt like she was seeing me for the first time. And recently I connected with my inner child, and she was like, my inner child has always felt like she was in the dark, and recently I saw her like in the light, just frolicking through like a beautiful field. And I was just brought to tears because this is what this feels like. It feels like a part of you is finally coming to the surface. It could be your inner child, it could be viewing something in your life totally different at this time, and it just feels like there is something beautiful happening on the other side. You could have manifested this to come in, because we have manifestation here as well. I don't really feel called to read manifestation. I know I usually read both of them, but I don't feel called to. I just really felt called to read that one. There's something here that lights up your world. There's something here that you're seeing differently. You're doing something differently. It could, like I said, could be past life. It could just be childhood. But there's something here from the past that you're doing differently in this lifetime to help light you up, to help you step in truly into your soul's purpose, okay? So let's get started. Your angels, ancestors, messages I try to give it to them. My message spirit. Thank you. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit. So heavy on the earth energy. Could have that heavily in your chart. The Three of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords. The Seven of Swords reversed. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, heavy on the Virgo energy. The Page of Wands, there's that Scorpio energy I was picking up on. The Ace of Swords. The King of Swords. The King of Wands. Your masculine energy is important here. Learn how to protect yourself. Stand your ground. You're taking a mask off. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're being the master manifester in your life. In the ways that you doubted spirit, in the ways that you doubted the signs, with the Page of Wands in the reverse, all of it is becoming clear. You're transmuting your whole life. Whatever you were, the King of Cups on the bottom of that. So a lot of masculine energy here. Stepping into your full power. What you were telling yourself before, the truth that you didn't want to face. You're learning how to love yourself through that. Yeah, the moon on the bottom of that, Pisces, Cancer energy in the reverse. So you're seeing things clearly. You're out of the darkness. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your confidence, your stability. That's beautiful energy to be in, honestly. And the main soul message, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. It feels like moving forward, on the go. You are a powerful manifestor at this time. Especially with the 11/11 portal coming up at the time of this message. You could be manifesting a whole new life, jumping timelines for yourself. Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Thank you. The Three of Cups reverse. The Knight of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. The Five of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords again in the reverse. The Four of Cups and the King of Cups. The Two of Cups. You are ready to be out of an energy that feels so out of alignment. It feels like you're tired of repeated lessons of the past. It literally feels like you see the world in a whole new light. You see the world so different now. Like you're like, I'm tired of being disconnected from my soul tribe. I'm tired of being disconnected from my divine counterpart, my higher timeline, my higher purpose. I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of feeling abandoned. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to get towards the goal. Like I said, I keep getting like this rebirth energy. Yeah, you've healed through something. You've healed through this pain. You're finally facing this pain and you're ready to move on. Look, we have the Three of Swords reverse. And then we just saw the Four of Swords. You're healing. You're stepping into a newfound independence. You're not lying to yourself. You're stepping into this new love for yourself. You're keeping yourself in emotional check with the King of Cups. You are on the path to true alignment. Then the Tower. Changing your whole life. You could heavily have a heavy Scorpio and Virgo in your chart. You're changing your whole life. You're no longer living in pain. You're at the end of the struggle. You're at the end of this abandonment. However you abandon yourself, however you felt abandoned by others, You're finding your tribe. You're finding where your soul belongs. You're stepping into your highest timeline, your divine purpose in this life. Okay, it feels like the mask is finally coming off. The lies that you told, the things that held you back, you have transmuted all of that energy to work in your favor. I just see your whole world, literally, there's only light, just lighting up in a way that you could have never imagined before. You're letting this end. You're letting this go. That's freaking beautiful. I know the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords doesn't look like it's a good energy, but you have the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. You are stepping into true alignment. Okay? And how to get into alignment. I have the King of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. And Nine of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands. The Four of Cups reversed. The Three of Pentacles, Judgment. The Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Lovers reversed, Gemini energy. The King of Cups again. Whatever the fears that you had in the past with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and those karmic cycles, wherever you thought you could build, where you thought you could grow and nothing ever came of it, it was always a delay, it was always a standstill. Okay, with the Four of Cups in the reverse, you are seeing this in a new light, but you're also taking this cup that's being handed to you and you're making a judgment judgment call. You're like, I'm no longer just like sitting in this. I just feel like you're awakened. This could be like for the people who have their first spiritual awakening, you know, because that's what the energy felt like. Like I said, it reminded me of when I got my first tarot reading and she just lit all that up for me. And I was going through so much at that time and how much I've grown, and I'm stepping here into this with you guys. It's like whatever from the past that caused you fear, anxiety, where you felt like you were repeating lessons and lessons over and over again. All right. You're taking that, and like I said, you're facing that. You're taking that cup that you were always afraid to take. You're taking that step that you were always afraid to just do. You're taking that one step at a time. The overall energy here is the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, not the Ten of Pentacles, but the Ten of Pentacles is there. But the King of Pentacles, you're more stable, you're more grounded in your emotions. You're more abundant, you're in a higher frequency, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Even if you're like crying, like I said, I cried for 3 days after my first reading, but it changed my whole life. And that's what this energy feels like. It feels like you're finally taking that cup and saying, I choose me, I love me, I have to do what God put me on this earth to do. Babes, after you make this decision and you leave whatever isn't filling up your cup and you trust yourself, your higher self, you go straight into your legacy. You do exactly what you're meant to do. Like I say, you're a master manifester right now. I keep bringing on the King of Cups. You are so loved. You are so grounded. Okay? Especially with the King of Cups to the King of Pentacles. There's so much abundance. There's so much safety here. And it's you wrapping yourself in your masculine energy, in a balanced masculine energy to do what you need to get done. Whatever this cup is for you, you're literally just filling yourself up with so much love. I just see you guys just choosing yourself and lighting up your whole freaking world. With the Lovers in the reverse, it's the energy, because the Lovers used to be called the choice. This is the energy of, I have to choose me. After lifetimes, after many years of not choosing myself, I have to choose me. And that's how you step into alignment. You take that cup and you choose yourself. You are truly aligned. You are truly abundant. You are in your masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. You are more stable and grounded and more in alignment than you realize. So that cup that you're afraid to take, that step, that fear, whatever it is, you let it go and you take that leap of faith. The fear in the past that has held you back for so long, you let that go and you take that cup and you just pour into yourself. And I don't know what is going to be different for all of you. We all are on this earth for different reasons, but we're all here to collectively bring the collective consciousness up for all of us to ascend. Take that cup, because whatever it is, it gets you into true alignment and lights up your whole life. And soul activation, we have the Hermit. Please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Two of Pentacles. The Emperor reverse. The Queen of Swords. The Page of Cups. The Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Seven of Swords. The Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Wands. This could be the energy within yourself with the Emperor in reverse, but this could also be an energy surrounding you. It could be a imbalanced Emperor, imbalanced masculine energy. It could be a father wound. It could just be someone who's just not balancing the masculine energy in general. There's something here within this soul lesson, but this energy mirrors to you how to face, like I said, face the fears. Your masculine energy is all about stepping into your power and protecting yourself, right? It's a very active energy. And so this energy that you learned this lesson from, that you had to do some deep introspecting with the Hermit there, they're showing you what not to do. They're showing you how to stand up for yourself, speak into your truth, learn how to be forgiving. Because with the Three of Wands, and then we saw the Two of Wands in reverse, there was always some form of standstill. There was always something that kept you stuck in the past with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Something that you always had to heal from with this energy, and that was just for you to learn the lesson of what not to do. This energy didn't teach you how to protect yourself. This energy didn't teach you how to stand up for yourself. It was always some imbalance or toxic energy there. And you were supposed to learn how to, like I said, keep picking up on death. It's not on the board. But you were supposed to pick up on how to transmute that energy into work for you, how to get into that balanced masculine, because we have so much masculine energy on the board today. We've seen like every king, I think, so far. I don't know if we saw the King of Swords yet, but it just feels like whatever you were supposed to learn from this masculine, or they always made you feel like you couldn't achieve what you needed to achieve or do what you needed to do. Maybe they never lived in their life purpose, so they always felt like they had to hold you back or keep you guarded. Okay, it's learning how to speak up for yourself and learning how to forgive. It's teaching you how to speak up for yourself and love yourself, like I said, through all of this, whatever this is. Because the both of you lived in a imbalanced Emperor energy for so long that it kept you stuck. You guys were mirroring each other in a sense. Whatever this energy is for you. Yeah, you're supposed to take a leap of faith towards something, and you can't let this energy hold you back. Because we also saw the Seven of Wands, so that's the energy of putting a boundary up and or blocking this energy, or they cannot move forward with you into this new timeline of yours. Speak your truth, and if it's possible, do it from a place of love and healing with the Page of Cups, because you're learning. Also, the pages are about learning. So you're learning how to master your emotions. You're learning how to be balanced in that energy. It's the energy of not like wanting to be like that person. Like a lot of us don't want to be like our parents, right? If this is a father figure. So if there's any habits that you picked up on just because, you know, they raised us, and we pick up on our parents' habits, and it's like about breaking generational curses of not doing what they did in the past. It's something there. Letting go with love, but also not hiding. Speak your truth clearly. Say what you need to say. Step into that masculine energy and know that you're protected and you're loved as you move through it. It feels like a lot of thinking, okay? But something about this lesson, something about this Emperor reverse, it could be Aries or Virgo. But there's something about this Emperor energy here where you're supposed to learn from them but not be like them, not live in the energy like they did. So there's a huge lesson that you learn from this energy and how you move forward. And clearing the block, we have the Three of Swords reverse, which is all about healing. Please clarify that for me. Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups, so sixes could be important to you. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, we have all the sixes, so sixes could be important. The Empress, Taurus energy, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, so 6 and 7. Judgment again, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. The Lovers in the reverse. This is literally about learning how to give and nurture yourself. Getting yourself in that balance energy, because we also see the Emperor and the Empress in the reverse. And it feels like you're starting to really balance out your masculine energy. Like I said, we have like all the kings on the board, but we only seen the Queen of Swords so far. So you're learning how to balance your energy. You're learning how to be successful. You're learning how to give to yourself and nurture your inner child with the Six of Pentacles to the Six of Cups. Okay? You're learning how to be victorious in that. Learning from your past mistakes with the Eight of Cups in the reverse. It's not you living in the energy of the past. It's literally you learning from the past. Like I said, taking that cup and pour it into yourself. You're trying to balance out your feminine and masculine energy. You are. And you're starting with your masculine energy because you're learning how to protect yourself. But you're also learning how to give to your inner child. And it's working out for you. There's a whole lot of healing happening here. Yeah. You know that you're walking with God. You know that you're walking with your higher power, your higher self. You know that. You're learning how to protect yourself. You're learning how to heal through all of this. You're facing your struggles. You're facing that survival mode, and you're like, yeah, I got this. You're balancing your feminine and masculine and learning how to protect your inner child. That's so amazing. And then I finally broke on death. You're literally transmuting all of this. You're taking those baby steps. You're really diving deep into that. It's beautiful. I don't know. You have heavy Leo in your chart because it's standing out to me on the Six of Wands. And how to connect more deeply. We have the Ten of Swords. Please clarify that for me. The Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Moon reverse, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Two of Wands, the Chariot, Cancer energy. The Five of Swords, the Tower, the King of Cups. So the King and Queen of Cups. The Page of Wands, then the Eight of Swords. The Strength. Connecting to your heart space, connected to your emotions. Okay, don't fight yourself. There's going to be days where it's really, really hard. Really, really hard to face the pain and the truth. But now you see clearly, like I said in the beginning, you're no longer living in the dark. There will only be light. You have a clear plan. Some days it's going to be hard to move. Okay? But you see more clearly than you have been. And like I said, you're changing your whole life. You're manifesting your highest timeline. Okay? There's going to be times where the Ten of Pentacles behind that. There's going to be times where the anxiety gets to you, or you might not see the signs clearly from spirit to let you know that you are on the right path, but just know that you're being guided by your heart right now. Okay? You're being guided to change everything right now. There's always going to be some type of fight with the Five of Wands reverse and the Five of Swords, but you see it clearly now. Okay? There's going to be days where it's just going to be so hard for you to move forward, but you know that you have so much love to give within yourself. And you have to love yourself first through this. You know exactly what you need to do. So like I said, it's going to be really hard, but how you connect deeply is loving yourself through this pain, loving yourself through this journey. There's a lot of self-love here. Learning how to nurture, learning how to give, learning how to pour into yourself in ways that you didn't get that in childhood, in certain ways that you didn't get it in adulthood. You're literally facing all of that head on. I just get someone, it feels like someone really going through their spiritual awakening for the first time. For others of you, it could just be a really intense like purging, shedding. Again, you might have remembered like a childhood wound that you repressed. It could all be coming to the surface. Just love yourself through that. Love your inner child through that. Cater to yourself through that. And if you have people around you, soul tribe around you, that can help you get through that, that's even better. But you know the plan. Your soul knows the plan. And you just have to keep connecting more deeply on that energy. This was a good one. I love this reading. You're changing your whole life. You're facing that pain and you're changing everything. Advice for the collective. Thank you for all your messages so far. Strength, Leo energy. The Page of Cups. The Hangman. So Leo and Pisces energy. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. The Queen of Wands, the King of Cups. The Page of Wands, Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. The Four of Wands. The Hierophant reverse, Taurus energy. Something is going to come up. Like I said, some of you might be remembering a childhood memory, a wound, okay, that knocks you off your course for just a second. But you'll get through it. The Six of Swords, you'll get through it peacefully. It's going to knock you. I don't know if you're going to have a dream. I don't know if like a motherly or fatherly figure brings it up. It's going to trigger you. And Spirit is saying, remember what you learned with the Page of Cups. Remember that you are more in a more stable energy than you have been in the past. Okay? There's something here that's going to be deeply triggering. But remember, you have success on the other side of it. Six of Wands. It brings you out more confident. It brings you out more stronger with the Queen of Wands. But first, it's going to hit you. Like, it's going to hurt. And you have to remember that you're changing your whole life. That you're doing things differently than you've done in the past. You're not abandoning yourself. You're not going to allow other people to abandon you. You're getting into the right frequency of your highest timeline. Okay? You have to keep your emotions in check as this rocks you. Okay? It could be someone would have a Sagittarius or a Scorpio in their chart. Okay? But you're getting to full alignment, Four of Wands. This is going to make you feel like you're imbalanced. But just all the King and Queen of Wands, just have your confidence. Build yourself up through this. I don't know if it's like, it's giving me like an energy of like embarrassment, like someone trying to embarrass you. But just know that you're working through this. You're working through how to handle this. Like I said, you're learning. You're learning. You're the student right now. Speak as clearly as you can, even if your voice shakes. You're learning through this. You are more stable. You are more grounded. So yeah, there's something from the past that's going to trigger you. It could be a childhood friend. Like I said, it could be a parent. But remember to love yourself through this. You're reparenting yourself right now. This feels like a small hiccup, but it's a huge lesson for you. And that just feels like that was like a channel. Like I wasn't expecting that energy to come out like at all. Advice for the collective. Am I apologizing for my truth? What part of you is apologizing for your truth? Why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There is room for all of us. Today's mantra: courage is contagious. That's what I'm saying. Say what you need to say and do what you need to do, even if your voice shakes through it. Okay? Because it just feels like you're supposed to be more confident. You're supposed to be very much in your masculine energy right now and protecting yourself and speaking out loud is what I'm getting. Like I said, you're supposed to be doing everything so differently. Whatever the fear was that held you back in the past is no more. You might have that fear in you, but you're going to you're going to face that fear and step forward. And in doing so, it lights up your soul. It heals your inner child. You are aligning with your soul's true purpose, your higher self. You are literally just stepping into beautiful alignment. Really. Okay, I'm about to get into oracles. I do get downloads into the messages through oracles, but if you're not a fan, if you're not down for oracles, that's okay. I'll see you in the next reading. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. It fell on the floor. Give me a second. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings, and then a new Earth is on the bottom. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. I love that. Inner Earth is number 80. So 8 can be important, or the month of August could be important. My phone ringing. Could be confirmation if you heard that. So we have Inner Earth is believed to be a hidden subterranean world within the planet itself. Many ancient cultures mention it in their stories. It's said that some of the beings of ancient lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and I can never say this one, went there. Hindu and Celtic lore mentions caves and entrances to underground worlds. Tibetan Buddhism refers to the secret mystical city of Shambhala, which is thought to be located in the Himalayas. Many have searched for inner earth in the physical world, but without success. So the mystery continues. Is it a place that exists in the physical or on another level of consciousness? There are solutions beyond what you can perceive. Surprising outcomes to your problems and situations, resolutions that are in the best interest of all involved. If you find yourself facing an obstacle or feeling stuck and have no idea what to do, you're being reassured that there is a way out. You'll survive this and things will work out. If you're stuck in a rut, do something to shake up the energy and shift your thinking. Try something you wouldn't normally do. Soon you'll see that whole new worlds of solutions are available. Things that were previously beyond your focus will present themselves. Helpful people, signs from the universe, and support in both expected and unexpected ways are on their way to you. But first you need to do something different to shift your focus so you can receive them. What can you do to shift your energy or your outlook? That's what I'm saying. Like, You're changing everything, how you view the world, how you view your life. It feels like you're already in that energy. So it feels like that Oracle was just extra confirmation to keep going and keep doing that. Advice for the collective. It's time to release negativity, Scorpio energy. Emotions are running high. Confidence is your key to success, Leo energy. You're good enough, Virgo energy. Communication is key, Gemini energy. Nothing is yet set in stone. Conclusion is within reach. Advice for the collective, spirit. Advice. You guys have heavy fire in your chart. My freaking cards always fly with fire energy. I did say something about Leo earlier, didn't I? Advice for the collective, spirit. Advice. Have halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. Halls of learning is number 79. July 9th could be significant. Why do I feel like that 79 is like something to do with your past life? Okay. You're on the path of great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing closer to support you. If you are facing challenges or difficult circumstances or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you've learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the patterns, trauma, or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress on your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The halls of learning gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Yeah. Literally, that oracle like sums up everything. Whatever challenges that you face, whatever is making you reevaluate, review your whole life. You're stepping into nurture, care. You're stepping into your aligned purpose. For some of you, if you feel like this is past energy and you're already worked through this, you are literally on the path to your highest timeline. Like, you're doing it. Now, I grabbed these oracles because I did readings last week and Spirit kept saying that you guys were disconnected from your higher self. So I was like, I'm gonna start with the higher self reading. And so I pulled this out because it was very love based for what I was picking up on last week. So we're just going to see what comes out here. Advice for the collective. Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Protected, you are safe and divinely guided. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Have obsession, someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Second chance. Wait. The timing is not quite right, and then we have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. You know what I'm getting? Because we saw the King and Queen of Cups there, but I mostly saw that as your energy. Is either one, right now, while you heal yourself, your divine counterpart is at bay until you work through this energy, or two, that Emperor in the reverse, they heal in a way where you have a second chance at healing the relationship. I get it. I don't get it as romantic, that Emperor in reverse. I just get it as someone in your life that you had to learn a huge lesson from. It feels like a parent. It feels like if you are like in no contact with a parent, being in no contact is only temporary. You guys will, build a new relationship. For others of you, this is like a delay in divine counterpart energy as you work through this healing, as you work through this trauma. Okay. That's what I'm picking up there. Two different energies there. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what sustains you. Thank you is 138. Some of you, that's lifetimes. 138 lifetimes. Water is life. Wherever there's water, there's life. It's the ultimate blessing. It's the thing that sustains us the most. Life isn't possible without it, and yet most of us take water for granted. In our busy modern world, it's easy to become disconnected from truly sacred things that are supporting and sustaining us. To take the simple things and the people closest to us for granted, assuming they'll always be there. Sometimes it takes the great threat of going without something for us to realize it's even there. To truly appreciate what we believe in cannot go without it. This card is an invitation to reflect on and appreciate those things that support and sustain us the most. From water to loved ones, what are you most grateful for? Who are you most appreciative of? How are you being called to offer thanks? How can you honor the things that hold you the most? When we open our eyes to truly holding us, the way we look at our life challenges, and the more thanks we give, the more abundant we realize is there. The more we honor those who gave to us, the more connected to life we feel. And offering thanks is a way of giving back. When we acknowledge the support that we have in our lives already, we're more easily able to see the sacred that's woven through it all. What are you most thankful for in your life, and what may life? I can't read today. What are you most thankful for in your life, and you may have overlooked? So that could even be the things that we go through, because so much of the time we say, oh, why does this always happen to me? Why doesn't anything ever change? We have to be grateful for the things that we go through, because it helped us with soul growth. It helped us be more in alignment. It helped us learn the lessons for us to get closer to ascension. So sometimes it's hard to forgive. Sometimes it's hard to be grateful for the hard things. But at the end of the day, if you didn't go through those things, you wouldn't be who you are today. You wouldn't have grown the way you've grown. You'll still be in the old vibration, lower frequency of yourself. So sometimes we just have to thank our higher power for how far they've gotten us in this lifetime. Because without their guidance, without their truth, without them showing things or revealing things and putting things into a bigger and clearer perspective, we will still be living in a lower vibration. So the next time you meditate, or when you're just sitting quiet and have a moment, just show gratitude to source, show gratitude to your higher self, show gratitude to your spirit team, your star brothers and sisters, your ancestors, because they helped you get to this pivotal moment in your life. They helped you get to this ascension. They helped you get to this awakening. So always show gratitude in some way. If you have an altar, just make sure that it's clean. If you offer food to your ancestors or the deities that you worship, just make sure that you show that appreciation if you haven't touched your altar in a while. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Look, gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And then we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. On the bottom we have surrender. I can release my need to control. For some of you, like I said, that Emperor in the reverse is someone who's really important to you, whether it's a father figure, a friend. It could be a counterpart, but I'm not heavily picking up on that. Like I said, there's going to be change there. I feel like this person caused a lot of your trauma, your pain, your grief. And I do feel like no contact is happening with this energy. But I feel like there's going to be an energy there where you guys reconnect, and even if it's just to permanently say goodbye, I feel like there's going to be a reconnection where there's so much growth on both sides, whether you separate or stay in each other's lives. But it's calling to you for you to have faith and trust. Now, if you know this person is super toxic and like abusive or manipulative in a way, I'm just getting someone who's not healed, like their inner child is so hurt and wounded that they didn't know how to nurture and care for you. And as you guys disconnect, they learn how to nurture themselves. As you learn how to nurture yourselves, like I said, you were a mirror for this person. And I think there's going to be a moment where you guys are on the same frequency to understand each other and see each other clearly and have that talk, have that, just that soul to soul connection in that moment. Like I said, whether it's a soulmate that's meant to be in life forever or just temporary. I just feel like this person has caused you so much pain because they were just so hurt and they haven't gone through their healing journey at all. Advice for the collective. I'm supposed to read the prosperity message because I never pull this deck out. I rarely ever do in these readings, so that's when I know I'm supposed to read the prosperity message, whether it comes out in the reverse or not. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Look, that masculine energy on the bottom. Yang. Step into it to protect yourself. So we have round and round, number 25 in the reverse. Read the protection and the prosperity message, okay? The protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, be there for everyone, and go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserve for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit needs rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could pertain a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take a break. Do it now. The prosperity message. This is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dreams, imagine and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Things will speed up as soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have an amazing way of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. I feel like that's what you guys are going through now. I feel like you've taken a step back, you're reevaluating your whole life, you're facing that pain and truth, and you're literally like, I can't do this anymore. And then you get some clarity because we did see the Ace of Swords. You have that epiphany moment. You do wake up and you realize what you need to change. Oh, yes. So if you had a yes or no question on your mind, Spirit is saying yes. Okay, that was for someone. Because I usually just put it back in the deck. I don't even usually look at it. Advice for the collective. Advice. Listen to your intuition. Remain positive. Don't stop. Have unlikely and big happy changes. Perfect timing. Now on the bottom we have compromise. Don't rush the process. Just take everything one step at a time. Affirmation of advice for the collective. Spirit, thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. Aquamarine. I'm strong and fearless. I stand up for myself and honor my truth. Amethyst. I'm an open channel to receive guidance from the universe. I am ready to fulfill my purpose. I love that. All right, collective. I hope that this reading helped. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.